Test, test, test. All right, we're here. So we're going to be playing Broken Arrow for a while. Thank you everybody for joining me. We're going to be playing, well, ideally, I have a Special Forces Airborne deck here. I do tend to primarily play the US forces. I haven't really played Russian as much. I have a couple of decks here I've kind of created. I wouldn't say that they're perfect or the best or if I even really like them, but I think this is the one that we're going to be kind of focusing on. So this is my Special Forces Airborne deck. So I guess to quickly go through it, my playstyle, I'm going to primarily try to focus on my helo support, air support and recon. Yes, obviously, yes, I will be trying to use a good mix of units depending on how the battle is playing out, of course. But generally, I do like to try to focus on, excuse me, moving my recon around, getting eyes up, getting information, lasering targets, bringing in helicopters, etc. And of course, taking over points when possible. So that's the idea. But to quickly try to go through this particular deck, um, and of course, if any of you experienced players out there have insight on what I could maybe do a little bit differently or better, please let me know. Or just share your deck with me. I would love to see other people's decks and how you approach them. With that being said, recon, I have of course Global Hawk, two Reapers with the Hellfires, um, four Ranger Snipers. I guess I chose the Ranger Sniper over the the Airborne Sniper. Is I really want to try to focus on their role, and that is being stealthy and looking for targets, and maybe taking out a target from time to time. And I feel like the Ranger Sniper is a little bit better at that due to the fact that they do primarily have these different sniper rifle platforms, marksman platforms, whereas the airborne snipers, they have an M4 with a grenade launcher, and of course they are of course airborne. Yes, to me, I feel like airborne snipers are more for slightly more aggressive play and moving them in to actually fight with your other troops. Whereas with the ranger snipers, again, I feel like they are more of a dedicated stealth spotter team. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just how I'm interpreting their loadouts. And they are also 90 points versus 85 points. So, whatever that means, I'm going to assume the extra 5 points means something. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Um, and I actually, well, M110, M2, 2010. So, I guess they have the same sniper rifles, other than instead of the M4, you're getting an additional Mark 12 DMR, whatever. But maybe that's worth the extra 5 points. Yeah, I don't know. I guess statistically, they they really just kind of have the same statistics. But regardless, I'm running these guys. Enough about that. Green berets with the flash, because I think this is really a good weapon for clearing out embedded troops or people trying to flank, etc. I just think I've had really good luck with it. It seems to be really effective, so why not use it? They're also suppressed, which is kind of cool. At least on this, it's suppressed. It looks suppressed. Maybe it's not, but it looks suppressed. You do have a shotgun. You know, these guys are good for kind of just getting in and ambushing, taking out troops. I have the pararescue on the pararescue. I feel like a lot of people use the STT, which I could see why. Obviously, they have a great kit, you know, and they are also suppressed by the looks of it. But I kind of like the pararescue because again, they have flashbangs, they have shotguns, and I think to me the idea is we're gonna get in and we're gonna kind of sneak around and try to get up in behind people and take them out, so we can ultimately take over points because that is what we're supposed to be doing here, right? The objective is to capture and hold points, and I feel like I have a lot of other good firepower in my other tabs. I do want to be able to have somebody that can kind of like sneak up, get in close, and take out the enemy quickly and effectively. Rangers, um, really here to help kind of support the pararescue. Along, you know, obviously they're all supporting everybody, but you know, again, the idea is bring these guys up, lay down some fire, and you know, hopefully move in the pararescue, you know, or whatever. Infantry tab, obviously Delta Force. I mean, they're awesome, right? They're Delta Force. Uh, from what I've been able to determine, is they are also a very very good CQB class or unit. Again, the idea is to drive them up into the enemy, get in their face, take them out. For supporting, I have all the different grenade launchers because I like them. You know, I don't know if they're good or bad. I just like them. I like how they could take out helicopters. I have taken out helicopters with these guys, and it's awesome. So I have all of the grenade launchers. Great for laying down suppression. Great for taking out troops in buildings or out in the open. Uh, Light vehicles, obviously, you know, like Humvees and things, they could take them out. So to me, I absolutely love playing with the different grenade launcher units. I do have I have two Ranger Stingers and two regular Stinger teams. I, you know, basically it's four in total. I could do four here or four here. I know. I just wasn't really sure. I don't really typically use these AA units very often, so I wasn't really sure what is good, what is bad, what's effective, what's not. So I kind of just got two of each to kind of just see overall which unit I either tend to prefer throughout the battle or just which unit tends to just perform better. So it's kind of experimenting a little bit to kind of see. Plus, I did notice that they do have slightly different kits. This Stinger team is really just basically almost pure AA, whereas this one seems to be a little more versatile. Um, with the Stinger, the two LMGs, and you know the four ARs. Does this change anything? Yeah, it does. I actually wonder if that would be kind of cool. Maybe I could get that, but actually now that I think about it, maybe I don't know. I'm 25 over, but maybe that would be better to take out. Maybe? I don't know. I didn't even know they could have a javelin. But I got a ton of javelins here, but they're also more expensive. What's the price difference? 110, 125. But then you get two of these big guys though. You get two of them. I don't know. We're experimenting here a little bit. Maybe I could lower. What can I take 25 points away from? Maybe one of these? Guess it would be interesting to see how Javelin performs. I don't know. Maybe for now we'll just keep it on this. We'll see how it performs, I guess. I'm sorry. So yeah, we'll just see how it performs, and maybe we'll decide if we should change that or not. Then I got some squads of rangers here. Just to kind of like, do I have them on standoff? I'm not sure. Should I put them on close quarters? Maybe just to get into a point and help take it over. Maybe. I kind of do prefer having a lot of my troops more standoff and engaging from as far away as they can. I feel like that's always more effective than trying to push them in close and then just getting wasted. I think that's why I put them on standoff, just to help pick enemies apart from a little bit farther of away. Effective range 400 meters there. There's only a 100-meter difference with that. That's basically the same. But then you get this, it's 500 meters. So I could engage at 500 meters, slowly move into 4, slowly move in, what's this? Yeah, I guess 4 to 500 meters. Close quarters, I'd have to get, basically 300 meters. So I get a 200-meter difference where I can hit some people at 500 with this while moving them in closer for the heavier weapons to 400. Whereas this, I'm basically at 300. Yeah, I'll just keep it on standoff. Vehicles, M8 Thunderbolt with the 120, slightly upgraded armor. That's all there's to it. It's there. I don't know how effective this is versus other tanks. If anything, it's probably just going to be there for fire support alongside other vehicles that maybe my teammates brought in, or helping to hold down points that I might capture or take over. Maybe push them into a point to see what's going on and then move some of my other troops around. I don't know. Support, I am going with the Excalibur Brutus. I do have 3 of them. I'm going to try to not spam them. The idea is I want to have quality over quantity. I really do want to focus on a few good units at a time and moving them around and making smart decisions on where to put them, when to put them, and how to play them. But I also know that things get destroyed, and a lot of people do tend to play a little more spammy. I know that airstrikes happen, counter artillery happens, etc. So I do have 3 of them, only more as a safety net if the first 1 or 2 dies quickly or maybe runs out of ammo and I don't have the ability to reload it. I will sell it and then call in the next one, kind of behind it. So I have 3 of them. What I want to do with them is, of course, with the Excalibur, I am going to hopefully be able to lock down and laser high value targets and then take it out. Supply truck also brings in 18 men. I just think it's a good support vehicle to have to help move troops around. A couple of squads of guys. Then I have the Hawkeye with smoke rounds to help cover my guys either advancing or retreating. Maybe help out my teammates if they're trying to push. I can get these guys into position, hopefully, to help smoke. Can I put another one? I can't put another one. But I have 2 of them. I'll do my best to use them. Helicopters, again, the idea is I want to have quality units over quantity. I know that, I mean, my tab is filled up, sure, but the idea is I have the Guardian here with the ECM system, and then a ton of these JAGM missiles for taking out tanks. As you can see, I need, because I don't really have a lot of anti-tank. I mean, even up here, I do got these guys with their javelins. I essentially have 4 javelins in total. You know, I guess my Reaper could take out a couple of tanks if it survives long enough. But that's about it. So I have the Guardian to help with anti-armor. I have a longbow here also with a pretty high ECM. But this with rockets is going to be a little more geared towards helping to take out entrenched personnel in light vehicles, transports, etc. And it's very cheap, which is nice. So it could be easily replaced, but that's that. Then I have a Comanche here, just for a little extra AA primarily. I have these egg killers with the miniguns. You know, maybe the rockets are better, but it's, you know, maybe I could go with the rockets. Just have 14 rockets, a couple of machine guns, fly in, you know, hit a target. I think I do kind of prefer the machine guns, though. I think they're really effective, but the idea, and it's cheap. But again, the idea is when I have been able to clear the AA out of the air or out of the area, or if I just have some units flanking me or whatever the case may be, I do want to send these guys in just to kind of like hit them and dip. But it's basically just anti-personnel, just to give me a little extra firepower, a little extra support if I'm pushing into a point and maybe it's lightly guarded, right? It's not like, you know, there's a ton of people there, a ton of vehicles. This is probably going to be useless. But if it's lightly guarded, then I can send these guys in, clean up, and then get out. The MH-60M SOAR, it's just transport. You know, I could bring in 13 guys, 4,000 supply. It's got really good ECM. One thing I have noticed in my games is AA is so freaking strong in this game. And everybody has a ton of AA. I played a match earlier today or yesterday where I feel like there was like 25 AA pieces on the field. Ridiculous. Okay, guys, calm it down with the AA, please, for the love of God. Just AA everywhere. Both short range and long range AA was just absolutely everywhere. Every helicopter that I called in just was immediately blown up by like 4 different AA pieces. Same with my jets. It was ridiculous. So high ECM to help move troops around and move cargo around. You know, it's got a couple of machine guns on it, but you know, I don't think it's going to be that effective. And the MH-47G SOAR, same idea as this. You know, it's used in the exact same way, has high ECM, and it's just so I can move some cargo and troops around when I need to, just at a slightly higher capacity. If maybe these are taken out, or I just want to move 32 dudes and 12,500 cargo in one move, I can do that versus a bunch of these, right? So it's there. You know, I don't know if one's better or the other, or if this is redundant, if I should take this out and just get another one of these. I don't know. Regardless, it's there as an option. I would, you know, I want quality over quantity, but I also do want to have a few options because we all know that war is unpredictable. and anything can happen. And there may be a moment where I'm like, man, I really wish I had this big ass helicopter versus these, or vice versa. Maybe I'll be like, I'm using this, and I'm like, okay, I just need a small, quick one. Whatever. That's what we're working with. Finally, for the air tab, obviously we're rocking a nuke because nukes are fun and awesome, and it's just there. I don't know how often I'm going to have a chance to use this, but if if we're encountering some heavy spam, maybe 3 or 4 or 6 tanks in an area, maybe I can sneak this in and grab a big kill. But it's there just to have in my back pocket. I mean, let's be honest, this is why most people probably choose the airborne tab or the special operations tab or wherever this comes from, because everyone likes nukes. It's cool. The F-15EX Eagle 2. Uh, this is my primary air fighter. It is loaded with 2 AM9 Sidewinders, 6 AMRAAMs, and 4 anti-radiation missiles. This is kind of just going to be my go-to fighter. I do have 2 of them, but they are obviously very expensive. So I do want to try to use them when I really need them. When if I see some enemy troops flying in, call this bad boy out. Then I have these Nighthawks. Again, high ECM. This is going to be my primary bomber. They are loaded with the JSOW 1000s. I don't really know how good they are compared to like these JDAMs. I guess, because one has higher damage but no penetration basically. The other one has kind of lower damage but a ton of penetration. So, I don't know. Whatever. I went with the JSOWs. We're going to test it out, I guess. We'll see how effective they are. But again, I really just wanted the ECM. I like to try to focus on being as stealthy as possible and just not getting absolutely obliterated by enemy AA the second my unit spawns. So I'm running with the Nighthawks. And then lastly, the AC-130U with the Spooky 2. Hellfires, Griffin. It is here. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this very often. Again, this is one of those units that seems to get shot down extremely easy. But I have it again as an option. And I mean, when I have used this successfully, it's pretty good. It could definitely take out some units, especially with the equalizer and the buffers, with enemy troops or light vehicles. It does seem to do a pretty good job the few times that I've been able to keep it in the air long enough to do something. So we'll see if we'll be able to do that again. So that was a bit long-winded. I don't know what are we sitting at. 24 minutes of me blabbing about my deck. Sorry, everybody. So that's kind of what we're going to be running with. So let's go ahead and get this fired up. I guess I could have been talking while searching because I think this is probably going to take another 5 minutes. So I hope you like my deck. I tried to make sure I put some thought into it. I'm not very good at these tactical games. I wish I was. I am not. I do tend to find that my units get killed very easily or countered very easily, or it just seems like anytime I spawn something, or if I have an idea that I'm trying to complete, like if I want to move my guys here so I can take this point and put them up in this building, it just never works out because then the enemy just bombs the crap out of me or sends in 19 tanks in 2 seconds or helicopters or whatever it is, and I just never seem to be in the right place at the right time. That's been my experience with these games. So we're going to try to do our very best here tonight to be intentional with our movements, to think about what we're doing, and hopefully be an asset to our team ultimately and win ultimately. That's the idea. I do have a special forces striker team here, as well as airborne striker. I think these two decks I was trying to work with more movement or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I never really used the striker tab very often, so maybe I was just trying the striker tab out with some different variants. As you can see, I have special forces airborne, then special forces and airborne. I like special forces airborne, obviously, so I think I was trying the striker in some different variants to see how that played out. And again, obviously I'm not very good at this game, so I think mostly I failed due to just not being skilled enough. So we're gonna like I said though, we're gonna focus on special forces airborne here. And I don't know, we'll see how it works out. And as you guys watch, if you see anything, let me know. You know, if you have ideas on how to approach different situations better, or if you have different strategies or tactics or philosophies that you have learned yourself or understand better than I do, please share it so that I can get better at this game because I would like to. Also, for anybody, yes, in this deck, I do not have a lot of AA in the support tab. Yes, I can get these Avengers and these Slam Rams. I don't think I chose them because obviously I only have 750 points here. Pretty limiting. And I feel like, I mean, I guess I could take one Brutus off and maybe put an Avenger in there. I mean, that could work. Maybe I can upgrade it. Double Stinger? Oh. So maybe I could do this. Maybe, you know, maybe I don't need two Brutus. Maybe I can get away and at least have this guy. Okay, I'll do that. But I wasn't really going to play with these guys, these AA pieces, because I do have these already. And they're going to be pretty close to the front line anyways. Really, my biggest thing is I want them mostly for the anti-helicopters. Because helicopters could definitely be pretty devastating. I know a lot of people tend to use long range AA for jets more often anyways. So I guess personally I was kind of thinking, well, I know my teammates, at least one or two teammates, is guaranteed to bring long range AA. You know, and jets are so fast sometimes you can't really stop them, especially the ones that bomb you. I feel like they come in and they bomb you so quickly. that your AA almost never has a chance to stop them. At least it feels like that for me anyways. I've tried using long range AA and different AA pieces, and again, maybe I suck at this game, but I never seem to be able to stop jets from just bombing the ever loving shit out of me. So I think that's why I didn't really waste points on getting any of this support AA, because they just never feel effective to me. But I'll get one because I probably don't really need the three Brutuses, so I'll get one Avenger with the double stingers. Okay. So I'm not sure exactly. I don't have a lot of map knowledge, so I'm not sure how I'm going to approach this. I think I'm just going to wait to see what my teammates do and then kind of just play off of them a little bit and try to be good at moving my units around to be as effective and helpful that I can. I am definitely not a one-man army. I respect the fact that we are on a team, and I want to try to do my best to work as a team. I'll go ahead and pull out my fighter, at least one fighter. Let's see. This looks like a cool map. Maybe I can get... Maybe if I play on this side... Oh, he's bringing in some troops. I guess maybe I'll just play more in the middle with my recon, possibly. I can kind of maybe put some recon around here. I feel like this area, when I've played this map in the past, this area does get kind of saturated with enemy troops. Let's see. We get this. We'll get some grenade launchers, and then those snipers. Oh. Okay, that was completely useless. I wasted that airplane. Alright, well let's move these guys up, I guess. So they don't have a lot of air, so that's interesting. Can I get my next one out? Maybe I could take him out before he does a lot of damage. Get some payback. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. What is going on here? Could I get... I can get one Comanche. Let's put the Comanche up for the AA. Him on no fire. My helicopter gets shot down. Literally wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's about to. Jesus. Literally lost it in the chaos for a second. Okay. Let's put... These guys have grenade launchers on them. So I'll put them up here, because I know... Yeah, here comes a bunch of people. Shit. Oh. Okay, in there. Interesting, interesting. Let's put these guys here, because I know they're gonna come out of that tree line right there. So we're gonna, I guess, do our best to kind of... Oh, yep. There we go. Come on. Come on. Reload. There we go. Yeah. Then we'll pull up. Some more of our grenade launchers. Hey. Okay. Reload, 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 reload. Take them out. Where's my other? Here they come. Can I laze this? Or this? Oh my gosh, I can't. So let's pull a Brutus in. How long is this? I thought it was like 6,000 meters. Apparently it's not. Okay. Let's get a Global Hawk up so we can try to get some better eyes. Helicopter. Let's bring in a Guardian and just kind of hang it back here. He's pulling that guy way far back. Okay. He doesn't want to... Oop. See if we can get these guys close without... I mean, yeah, he's got some heavy anti-vehicle there. Okay, here we go. Come on. Oh, keep him there, keep him there, keep him there, keep him there. Come on, keep him there, keep him there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. Nice. Let's move our Guardian over. I don't think he's got a ton of AA here. We're gonna find out though. Yep, okay, okay, okay. Ooh. There we go. Get him out of here. Okay, so he's got... Okay, he's moving up into that building right there. So we're going to... We'll pull this back over here. We'll get support. We'll get a truck. With some troops. Another ranger squad. Can I mark anything? Anybody? Oh my gosh, can I hit that out of the sky? That'd be interesting. I have actually no idea if this will work. Let's try it. If I shoot that out of the sky, that would... No, come back! Let's try again. Come on, come on. Oh, that's a better one though. We'll see if it works on this guy. Oh, okay. That's okay. Oh, here comes a bunch of people. Okay, so we need... I'll pull in both longbows over here. Okay, I'll move up my... I think he wants me to move my sniper up. Come Oh, where's my helicopters?
Logistics ready. Let's dump that.
Just dump everything there.
Longbow reporting in.
Ooh, can hit that.
Available, sir.
Oh, someone already hit it. Oh, can I hit that though? That's kind of far. Alright, pull him back, pull him back. Come on, boys, pull him back. Lost one, of course. This is full. Move him over here.
New flight plan received. Ready to rain down death. Need a rifle. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Let's hide in there.
Let's get the Rangers over here. Get my sniper. He's kind of far away, but we'll go that way.
Mobile artillery standing by. Relocating to the next emplacement. Artillery.
This back.
Guardian ready.
Whoa.
Longbow ready for combat. New heading set. Longbow at your command.
Okay. Let's get the. Oops, not those. Killer eggs over here.
Longbow standing by. Flying there. Already there. Longbow.
Oh, of course. Woo! Good. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Waiting mission.
That was awesome.
Killer egg reporting.
Okay.
Thrusting forward.
Pull this guy back.
Ready.
Oh, what happened? Okay, did I just freeze? Yeah, I guess everyone's freezing. Everyone's freezing and everyone's disconnected. What's going on? Oh my god. Oh, we're having such a good match too. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh. Okay. We win. We'll take it. So I did not do the best. Okay. 0.66, whatever. No rewards other than just surviving. I'll take it. Oh, good game, I guess. We'll take the win. Oh. I have to reconnect. What? This game is silly. Okay, I'll reconnect to the match that we just won. Okay. What? What the heck? Sure. Is there any troops here? Any people? Um. Uh-huh. I guess I'm quitting. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure the game is gonna bug out and say that I left and I'm gonna get penalized. Oh no. Okay, good, good. Okay, so that was the match. Very cool. Let's try it again. What'd you guys think of that match? I know I was playing a bit slow and didn't do the best. But what did you guys think of that one? How do you think I played it, or what could I have did a bit differently? I mean, for me, ideally, I was trying to be very intentional with a few units. You know, I don't want to just spam units. Honestly, I don't have the skill to spam units, if that makes sense. Like, I know a lot of people are able to just throw out, 10, 15, 20 units and just micro them all across the battlefield. I definitely am not that kind of player yet. So I'm trying to be intentional with a few units at a time and try to make those few units effective. So if I call in like one helicopter, I want it to ideally be a good helicopter. I want to play it safely. I want to play it smartly. I want it to survive as long as possible and do as much damage as possible and be as helpful as possible, even though it's just one helicopter or one sniper team or one artillery. That's my ideology. That's my philosophy going into it. Just because I know my limitations. I know I am not good enough to have six helicopters out at once with five troops, and three tanks and two AA pieces. Like I just don't have that skill yet. I'm sorry. Well, while we are loading in, I'm going to take a small 1 or 2 minute break to grab a fresh drink, and I will be right back. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you for being patient. I am back. So, still searching for a match. Got it. Okay, here we go. Already playing the same deck. Bay of Winds. Who loves this map? Raise your hand. Who hates this map? Raise your other hand. Let's see. So what are some things that you guys would like to see come into this game? Aside from, of course, just like more specializations or whatever, just, you know, do you have a specific mechanic or a specific rework or a specific unit, whatever it is? Like, what is like one thing that you really, really just would love this game to have? Whether or not it will ever actually come into the game. Just what's something? For me, I mean, of course, there's a myriad of things. We could definitely talk about a lot of different things, of course. But just off the top of my head, I think what would be an interesting mechanic is electronic warfare on a larger scale. Like some kind of unit or item or whatever that maybe would block the communications of the enemy. And so for a like temporarily or maybe somehow, right, like it would completely like deny visibility, like your troops would go invisible, or and I say invisible, I mean they wouldn't, you know what I mean, but like like if you're spotted and you have your e-war troop out, maybe they can be despotted, or maybe the enemy team loses track of their friendly forces temporarily, to where they only see their units, they don't see their friendly units. That would be interesting. That would be an interesting mechanic, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what effect it would have. I mean, it's not well thought out, I guess. Maybe we can have a better discussion about it. I'm gonna get destroyed here. I'm gonna lose all my points. Fly, fly, fly. Yeah, okay. I can get the second one out, I guess. And I can go pick up this guy with the soar. Okay. You, get in there. I guess I should be doing something. Let's get the Global Hawk out, maybe. Let's get the Reapers out. I don't know. Bring him home. Recon. I could do a sniper team. Where should I take him? Actually, you know what? Should I get... I have a Silent Hawk. So I could do, like, 2 Rangers. And... I guess let's try that. Wow.
Signal clear. Receiving the optical feed.
Okay, well, now we know where everybody's at. Definitely all through here.
The Night Stalkers are in the air. Flying to coordinates.
Let's see if we can get our guys over here somewhere. And we'll get a Guardian here. Along with... I can't do Comanche quite yet.
They won't see us coming. NOE flight.
Okay. Is he gonna come for me?
Attack speed. Heading there.
We'll wait for the AA Comanche to pull up. In the meantime, I guess actually I could just drop these guys here.
Out. Go, go, go.
Oh,
Silent Hawk is mission ready. Flight plan updated.
Who needs a guardian angel? Already there.
that's probably gonna destroy me.
Coordinates received. Flying there now. Flying to coordinates.
Heading there.
Flight plan confirmed. New flight plan received. Flight path updated. New flight path set.
Are we in the Batcopter? Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Maximum power. Everybody out.
Okay, he needs help, right?
Guardian standing by. Heading there now.
Flying there.
Flight plan confirmed. New flight plan received.
Move the Guardian around. Okay, this guy's kind of sitting here.
Dogs on the deck.
Flying there
Get
now.
close enough.
Already there. Guardian here.
Oh my gosh, come on, get him.
Comanche reporting in.
There we go.
New flight path set.
Night Stalkers here. Reservoirs low, standing by. Roger. Charlie by.
Move those guys out of the area. He's gonna come find them.
Guardian awaiting mission.
Those guys have AA? Hmm. Oh yeah, okay, I see the picture.
Guardian at your command.
What am I gonna do with this guy? Let's go ahead and pull him back. We'll just actually return him to base. I don't mind. He's not super useful at the moment. This guy needs some help, so if we could pull up what does he need help with? Just like maybe some recon, yeah? So we'll get a couple of these. We'll get 2 Rangers, a Green Beret. And then we'll get a War Pig
Moving there now. Moving out.
with some Rangers as well. Pull them up. So I guess the idea is I'm going to help kind of move up through here to take over J.
Double nickel.
Use all this cover. There's a lot of good cover here. Oh, I guess they found me. Dang. And I wasn't paying attention.
Guardian is mission ready. Flight path updated. Coordinates received.
Okay, hopefully it doesn't have a ton of AA over here. I'll just help clear out any... Oh, yeah,
Flight
okay.
plan confirmed.
some AA somewhere. Once, here we go. Keep the Guardian kind of close. Okay, good. His Igla is on the run. So once I drop these guys off. Actually, I'll pull these guys up. Oh. Move these guys up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay, helicopter, let's go.
Flight path updated. New flight path set.
Snipers standing by.
Let's get these out of the way.
Sneaking inside.
Guardian, awaiting mission. New flight plan received.
Oh, of course he does.
Thrusting forward.
Special forces here. Check that building.
Who needs a guardian angel?
Need a rifle. Give me a target. Here's our new nest. Green Berets here. Go ahead. Rangers, ready for action. Special forces reporting in.
Gotta get these guys' flashes close. Yeah, there we go. Knock them out. There we go.
Green Berets standing by.
Nice. Okay. Okay, that's how we take H. That was... I probably played that so badly. Support, I gotta do something here. Helicopter. We'll get some good support, or this crap.
Snipers here.
You keep going. So I'm gonna spread my snipers out a little bit, maybe. How are we doing? We're doing okay. We got 2-point flags. We're doing okay. I guess really we could just win like this. We just hold. Yeah.
Chinook, standing by. Copy that. Unhooking immediately.
And then helicopter will get all three. Let's bring in some troops. Get these. Bring in some more troops to help. Oh my, okay. Comanche will get...
The Guardian is in the air.
Oh, you jerk.
Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast.
Okay. So he's got a spotter right here, so I need to try to figure... I need to take that out if possible. Can't spot that. Okay.
Comanche is mission ready.
Chopper here. Back to farm.
Grab our troops.
Comanche at your command. Coordinates received.
Let's see if he tries to bring his helicopter close to mine. We'll try to bait him. I mean, I'm sure he knows these are going to be AA. Because he brought his helicopter and then I brought 2 Comanches in. So, I mean, I feel like he's smart enough to know. Alright, let's move these guys.
Get your asses in that building. No party without Hardy. Providing direct fire. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. Target marked. Direct fire.
Really.
Mobile artillery standing by. Direct fire engagement. Mobile
Let's get them both on
artillery
us.
engaging targets with direct fire.
Oh, okay.
Artillery available, sir. Providing direct fire.
Comanche ready.
Ooh.
Heavy weapons ready. Copy. Infiltrating. Heavy weapons here.
Wait.
I love big guns.
These guys doing anything yet? My gosh. Range is
Mission ready.
insane.
Ready to rain down death. Moving.
Comanche standing by.
Need some heavy firepower. Hunters and gunmen here. Weapons team here. Establish a base of fire in that building.
I need to take that out. Oh, maybe I can from there?
Rangers in combat. What are your orders?
Nice. Heck yeah. Come on. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, you guys can stop shooting. Come on. Move, 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 move. Where the hell is this guy going?
Comanche, at your command.
Okay. That was crappy, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. These guys are suffering some losses. Oh. Lasered.
Artillery available, sir. Providing direct fire.
Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ready to rain down death. Artillery relocating.
Give me a target.
These trees. These trees.
Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Sniper's ready.
Don't Okay. He's going. Oh.
Ready. Send mission. Target marked. Direct fire.
That's unfortunate.
Send your orders. Sniper's here. Sniper team, at your orders, sir.
How is it not just... Okay, I can see it, but I can't laser it. It is so ridiculous. Okay. I got something. Let's try this now. Oh. Oh, nice.
New course set. Attack vector confirmed. Ready to bingo. Flight plan updated. New bearing set. Nighthawk standing by. Bomb run confirmed. Let's drop some fireworks.
Oh, you jerk. There we go. Oh no. We'll send a helicopter to pick him up. These guys, let's move over here. Let's keep the support up. So I think we're doing okay so far, everybody. We're doing okay so far. I am not doing okay, but we as a team are doing okay.
Flying there now. Flight path updated. Coordinates received. New flight path set. Flight plan confirmed. Already there.
My goodness. Fuck it, I'll go for it.
We got a clear shot. Heading to mark.
Let's pull him out. We'll just get him back to base. If he gets over this.
Reporting in.
Ooh.
Thrusting forward.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Aircraft here.
You. Let's go here.
Chopper. Snipers standing by.
Alright, pull him back to base. We're pulling up some extra helicopters. I lost my good ones, but I guess I do have these as well.
Aircraft reporting in. Roger.
I didn't know I had a pilot just sitting out here. Yes.
The killer egg is in the air. Flight plan updated. Longbow is combat ready. Flying there now.
Comanche ready.
And she does have rockets. There we go. Absolutely annihilated.
Comanche is mission ready. New flight plan received.
Full power. Killer egg is combat ready.
Ooh,
Longbow
goodness.
here. New heading set.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Chill. See what I'm talking about? This AA is insane. This one AA just takes out like 9 helicopters. Like, it's so... Ugh. So
Comanche
ridiculous. Like, I feel like that's just a little too strong. Like maybe if they just fired slower. Like the fact that they fire that fast, like in the time it takes me to click and my helicopter to like literally just turn and barely start moving, this thing is already fired like 6 times. Like, holy moly. I get it, it's part me though. I mean, obviously I need to like just continue working on being intentional with my movement and being smart with placing my units, but I don't know. I still feel like that is very unforgiving. Like as soon as one AAPs just sees your helicopters, they're basically dead.
Helicopter is mission ready. Mission's over. We're out.
I collect him, did I? I did. Yep. Global Hawk up. We do need some recon. Let's see what we're looking at here. I'm not really sure where to put any units at the moment. I don't want to waste units either. I mean, we are definitely kicking butt. Okay.
New grid set.
Bombers are still... Oh. Maybe I can use this. Okay. Let's do our Thunderbolts. Let's get them in there.
Bring us there in 10 seconds. Not 10 fucking minutes. Armor is rolling out. Moving as ordered.
I think they're probably gonna take a minute though. I don't know how how many points that my 1,000-point nuke got, but that definitely helped stop their push a little bit. Maybe we can send some helicopter support over here. Oh. Back up. Shoot him.
Clear to engage.
Okay.
Here.
Really?
Cavalry here. We're ready for action. Moving to shooting position.
What is that? I don't know what that is, but wow. Thank you, sir. I got some thunderbolts coming.
Cavalry here.
Cessna sitting there. Sure, that's got AA.
Armored cab. Ready to rumble. Gunner, target up ahead. Driving to coordinates.
There we go.
Armored cab. Ready to roll. What are you waiting for? Drive.
So they like to sneak down this side, so I'll put my thunderbolts over here to hang out. Global Hawk.
Waypoint set.
Oh yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I forget what units to use and when. I get so wrapped up.
Armored cab here. Get those tracks moving. The cavalry arrived in the nick of time. Gunner, take them out. Combat initiated. Gunner, engage target.
Come on, come on, come on.
Guardian is mission ready. Flight plan confirmed. Already there.
Oh my goodness.
The
Hey,
Guardian
hey.
is in the air. New flight path set. Coordinates received. Back to the farm.
See if I can get this with a harm.
Roger, flying there.
And then I'll bring my spooky in right there.
Eagle copies. CAS is on the way.
Oh, you jerk.
New heading set. Proceeding as frag. Flying to coordinates. Changing course. Bugging out. New
Yeah.
course set. Turning to new heading. New course set. Tally ho! Copy. Bugging out. Touching the envelope.
It did something. I'll call it a win. I need... bring in some troops. Whoa, good strike.
Moving to new grid. Drop zone coordinates received.
Chopper, awaiting orders. Chalk's on the deck.
Got these guys off to help reinforce.
'75th Ranger, at your command. Get in that building. 75th, at your orders. Who knew you
We're just gonna kind of like go up this way. Global.
Drone is online. Trajectory updated. Operator here. Send mission. Drone is en route.
Of course.
Visual feed is up. Wilco.
Surrender is not a Ranger word. Shut up and let's go. Move your asses, maggots. Go, go, go.
My gaze pierces cloud and shy by 5.
Weapons team standing by. Look alive. Rock up, we're moving. Take a leg.
I'm just gonna do like kind of a big heli push this way. I know I'm gonna lose most of them, but we're doing really good, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see if we can kind of just do like a push through here.
Weapons team at your orders. Heavy weapons here. Regroup and move up. You like big guns too? Rangers lead the way. I love big guns. Rangers standing by.
Yeah, he's got two Cessnas right there. They're just gonna absolutely dominate me.
Killer Egg, your command. Heading there.
So I still did not do that good as an individual player, but we took the win. I could definitely feel the different areas where I was not doing as well as I could. My micro obviously is not good. Um, I mean, obviously at the end of the day, I am part of the team and I did help. But I was not as effective as I probably could have been for sure. I definitely lost more units, especially in the very beginning. Uh, I air I heloed in some people on their back line. They got immediately destroyed because I was not paying attention. Just as an example. So, with that being said, I think that will be the end for today's matches. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.